The events of this story unfold in a small town located in the state of Texas.
Martha and David have had unusual feelings for each other for 3 years.
Despite the noticeable difference in age and appearance, they found themselves fascinated by each other's presence. They tried to hide their emotions, but deep down they both realized the futility of these efforts. One fateful day they found themselves in the walls of Martha's house, which turned out to be the ancestral estate of her mother-in-law.
Martha's husband was gravely ill, and their daughter had to assume the role of his guardian.
At the same time, repairs to the house became necessary, which required the presence of a family member. The tasks were quickly completed and Martha and David found a new freedom.
It was at this point that they both realized the inevitability of the forthcoming frank conversation, but tried to put it off. Finally, during a meal together, David plucked up the courage to express his feelings. He confessed that he could no longer hide his emotions and longed to be with Martha. Martha was stunned and delighted at the same time by David's confession. In turn, she told about her feelings and secret desires for her son-in-law. To occupy his time, David set about building a garage. She, too, confessed her feelings and secret intimate desires for her son-in-law. To occupy his time, David began building a garage.
Martha, appreciating his attractive and physically fit body, took the initiative to act more assertively.
She put on a seductive bathing suit and lounged in the sun, hoping to attract her son-in-law's attention. To discreetly observe David, she wore sunglasses.
"What am I doing here?"
the woman innocently inquired. "Are you trying to provoke me?" David joked. Joked David. Joked.
"I won't deny that I desire you," replied Martha, gesticulating defiantly. "How are you not ashamed of yourself?"
"You're a mature woman."
Martha laughed, realizing that the situation had gone too far, but she was willing to do anything to keep her son-in-law's interest.
Her mother-in-law's inner passion was getting stronger and stronger, forcing her to take a desperate step. "Do you think I deserve you in bed? I don't have much time left and this may be my last chance," she asked, trying to shift some of the responsibility to David. "How long has your mother deserved this?" he answered quietly. Slowly, Martha stood up and placed her hands on her son-in-law's muscular body, letting him know that this wasn't the end. For several minutes the man remained in shock, not uttering a word. Then he swallowed saliva, realizing he could no longer look at his mother-in-law the way he had before. "Looks like I was wrong," the woman whispered, waiting for her son-in-law's reaction. David slowly ran his hand through Martha's hair and asked, "Are you going sunbathing?" "No, I'm going to the bedroom," she replied, "and I'll be there for a while." "If you need anything, I'll wait for you there," the mother-in-law replied. In the future, Martha and David would recall that evening many times, calling it the best night of their lives. However, that evening was not only a turning point in their relationship, but also the beginning of a new stage in their lives. They became closer to each other, learned to understand and appreciate each other better. David realized that Martha was not just his mother-in-law, but an interesting and attractive woman, and Martha realized that David was not only a hard-working and reliable son-in-law, but also a passionate and loving man. Their relationship reached a new level, and they became not only relatives, but also close friends. However, their happiness was short-lived. Martha's husband found out about their relationship and became furious. He kicked his wife out of the house and filed for divorce, as he could not forgive the infidelity. Martha's daughter was also angry and refused to communicate with her mother. David did not escape the consequences either. His wife, upon learning of his infidelity, demanded a divorce and division of property. David was left alone and destitute. Despite all the difficulties, Martha and David stayed together. They lived in a modest apartment and worked at a low-paying job. But they were happy because they were finally able to be together. Theirs is a story of love that overcame all obstacles and stood the test of time. They proved that love can be stronger than age, public opinion, and even family ties. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, comment, and good luck to everyone.